Hey everyone, let's take a walk through my Florida native wildflower garden. See what's blooming right now. Cactus, not a Florida native, but isn't it cool looking? It's on the outside. It's near the entrance of my Florida native wildflower garden. So, wow, you guys, like the coneflowers are still just beautiful. I want more of them. I'm going to grow so many more of them next year. I'm going to collect seeds from these two. I already have some seeds left from them. Actually need to get started. The starry rosin leaves, gorgeous. I came through and did some trimming back and deadheading just to clean them up a little bit, and they're just, look at them all. And you can see there's little things flying all around. There's a horse's dusky wing. So I came out, I don't know, a day or two ago, and I really got my walkway back in order and checked on my potted plants that are in here, and there's a lot blooming. These are my little unknown asters that we think might be the unknown aster. We think might be the smooth aster. But then this one is supposed to be the smooth aster also. And it's looking quite different from these guys. So we're still not sure. The beach verbena still blooming. Narrowleaf ironweed still has some flowers left. A lot of them are getting ready to go to seed. The giant ironweed is full of blooms and just spectacular. I see lots of butterflies on this and pollinators. It's fabulous. And on this side of the walkway, we have a lot of yellow. We've got the Florida native lantana depressa, variety depressa, and then my Rudbeckia mollis, or soft hair coneflower. I trimmed back my Leavenworth's tick seed, and it's like flowering again. So like that's super cool. And then up here, look at my two Florida native ageratums. 1, 2. So they're getting kind of like that looking. It's not the prettiest thing to be up high, visually present for in a hanging basket on a shepherd's hook. So I whacked that one completely down, and I'm just doing a little test run to see, are you going to grow back? And if you do, are you going to push out more blooms at the base through the stems? So it's a little trial, not the prettiest hanging baskets ever, but we're also a study garden and a scientific investigation. Florida native wildflower garden. It's not always going to be perfect and pretty, but boy, does it serve my local ecology. All right, so coming up here around the bend, there's really not a lot of blooms on the back side, but the Gara still has some flowers, and the roundleaf thoroughwort is still flowering. And then there is some scorpion's tail in here. I feel like that is always flowering. And this is like really green right through here. Lots of green, things that will be blooming that aren't quite yet. So let's stick around and wait and see. And this is the plumbago that doesn't belong there. We know. I've told that story before. So when we cross the walkway over to the other half of the Florida Native Wildflower Garden, there's really the same guys blooming. The Leavenworth, chickseed, the starry rosinweed. But there are some fun things coming up in here. I showed you, I think in the last video, my ovate leaf plantain. Look at that. We're really close to opening up and flowering. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And my little elephant's feet are coming up. They're sending up their flower stalks. I've got more over here. And the blue curls are coming up everywhere, so I expect to be seeing them flowering soon. But then right up here around the bend in one of my wetland pots, it's so exciting. One of my favorites, the Orangium integrifolium, is putting up its stalks. Normally throughout the year, all you see are these little basil leaves, but then in the summer, it puts up these tall stalks, and we are very close to having a bloom. And not a bloom, but lots of blooms. And this is by far not the only one of these I have in my garden, because I love them. And not only do I love them, but pollinators go crazy over these. But they have to be in a wetland setting. See, the pot holds water down there. I mean, I haven't tried putting them in a not wetland setting, but I like to give the plants in my garden what they love. And then they'll give me what I love, which is nectar and hosting for butterflies and caterpillars, and food for pollinators, and all the things. So stick around, because when these blooms, we'll be back checking them out. And then around the front, oh my goodness. So my starry rosin leaves were all laying forward, and I came through and I staked them all up. And down below, look at all these little Stokes asters. That's a starry rosin leaf. There's look at all the flower buds. Can you see them? They were all, again, being buried under the starry rosinweed, which couldn't hold itself up. So now it's up, and these are getting the sun they like. Look at all the blooms we're going to have. It's going to be crazy good. I cannot wait for that. And look at this one. See, this is what they were like. Do you see this? This is what they were like. And I've got a little trellis in for that one, of course, with the tag still on it, because that's me. And I keep tucking this one up there, and it keeps popping back down. So I think I'm going to put a little clothespin on the end here that'll just kind of hold it in there. And look at this. Gonna have some seeds dropping soon. Starry rosinweed. Okay, so this is not the only thing that happened. I have so much more to share with you. So let's go see what else is going on. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. I'm in my garden room, and up in the corner is a mournful sphinx moth. He's hanging on to the net. Isn't he cool? Look at his wings vibrating. Okay, he just flew off over here. It looks like it landed. Let me go see. I don't know how it ended up in my garden room, but it's happened before. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. All right. We're going to let you be now. Oh, there you go. So I ordered a couple of things on Amazon, and I thought I'd open them with you and explain what they're for. First is this. You ready? Can you read it? Can you guess what it's for? Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Look, they're heart-shaped. Okay, so let me go get what I need for these, and I'll be right back and show you what purpose they are going to serve for my butterfly garden. Okay, so the fan is making my paper towel blow away, so we'll stick it down with some water. Put all the little stems down. Put some backwards so they make like a bouquet. Fold them in and then grab them all together and wrap them up. And there we go, a spice bush shot. And yes, I could get cheaper ones that weren't heart-shaped, but oh my gosh, I have to show some love to my caterpillars. I had to have the heart-shaped ones. So these are a decent height that if you have the tall domed seed starters, and I experimented this with my little measuring cup thing. I thought, I'm going to try that because I need something that's just going to stand and not fall over, but also not be too tall. And so I'm going to put this one in beside it because this is the one that the babies are on. There we go. Hi, little booger. Are you not? I think they look like little ducks, like Donald Duck. Doesn't it look kind of like Donald Duck? And there's little spiky spikes on the back. I mean, they're just, oh my gosh, caterpillars are spectacular. Here's my tall dome. Yeah, that's not bad. See, look at that. And they're safe. You guys, I am still so leery about putting caterpillars in my enclosures, even though we caught that one rat inside and then we cut more outside. I don't know. I just don't want to put my spice bush swallowtails on the big plant and move it in yet because I can't lose them. So they're staying in the little plastic. It's working for now. We'll see if I feel brave again in the near future. All right, package 2. So remember I had that morning cloak moss in here? Well, I also get a lot of other things. A lot of skippers end up in here. Eastern black swallowtails will come in here. So I have my big butterfly net. If I just get them in the net, by the time I get to the door to let them out, they'll fly out of the net. It drives me crazy. So I found this thing on Amazon, and it's this. See this? And so it has this in a handle. And so what I can do is I can Like pretend my hand is the screen. Well, no, that won't work. Pretend the box is the screen and there's a butterfly right there, right? Well, I can do this and then slide this so the butterfly will be in there, and then I can just nicely take it out. But not only that, I can get video of it, and I could make a butterflies that, like a mug shot of the butterflies that made the wrong choice of coming in the garden room, and hope they learn their lesson next time and not come in the garden room. Butterfly mug shots trapped in my little thing. But then I can carry them out and let them out. Isn't that great? I think it's going to work great. So I'll let you know. You'll be seeing it because when I capture little guys in there, I can actually show them to you instead of having to run like a mad woman across my garden room with the net, hoping the butterfly doesn't fly out. Let's see. How does this go on here? Did I do it wrong? Is it just stuff in there? Is that it? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah. Why read directions when you can just figure it out yourself? Were there even, there's no directions. So you do have to. It's not that hard to figure out. All right. So there we go. Yeah, I'm excited to have this. How dumb is that? I get excited over simple things. But you know what? That's how we should live our lives. Because we don't need expensive things. We just need butterfly gardens in our backyards. So this is the pipe vine that I brought in. And before I was doing this, but the paper towels would dry out. And also the water would absorb into the bottom paper towel, and then it would create a damp situation, which I really don't want for my caterpillars. So that's why I like the shot glasses. So it'll even work in this one with something like a vine that doesn't stick up. So I'm going to just take this off, and I'm going to wrap more paper towels around it. So any cutting that will do well in water, you can do wrap it in the paper towel and stick it in the shot glass method, and they stand up. You don't have to have something to hold your floral tubes. Isn't that fabulous? So we can have shots of pipe vine, shots of milkweed. We could have shots of giant milkweed, spice bush, probably. You know what? I need to test if, I think I'll do that now before I have caterpillars. I want to test if wild black cherry tree leaves will hold up well, like just the leaf cuttings like this. Let me go get some and I'll try it. All right. Off to play in the garden. Y'all, I think I just saw an Atala butterfly flying around out there, which is making my day. So hang on, let's put them all back together. See how that fits in the smaller one? I love it. All right, let's go see. I saw it land on the split leaf philodendron, but now I don't see it anymore. But I'm going to scout around and see if I can find it. All right, I didn't find it, but I'm 90% certain that's what it was. Oh, but look who landed right here. Oh, my little pipe vine, the little tiny one. It's adorable. Look at Mr. Ringo out here sunbathing. He loves to just lay in the sun. When it's super hot. So I've been working, and I want to go explore my garden. So let's go. Let's go see who's out and about. This is my first year of having lots of flowers right out my garden room door, and I don't know what was wrong with me that I didn't do it before, but I absolutely love it because look at the butterflies. Maybe we'll see the Atala again. I love having the milkweeds right here outside the door still. Love it. My rue are looking really good down low, but up high, not so much. I might come out and like chop them down some. I don't know. I don't want to do anything to mess up this beautifulness right here though. So I've been thinking about this garden space right here. There's not much blooming. This is that fuchsia angel earrings plant. It bloomed, it was beautiful. I saw nothing go to it. Like, it's done absolutely nothing. Like, why are you here? Let's just get you out of there. I will put it somewhere where it's not like, you know what? My husband moved my shepherd's hook out for me. The one that was being overgrown by, let go, let go, let go, let go. Oh my goodness. All right, don't let go. I'll just rip you off. Okay. Up here, where it was being overgrown by the passiflora incense, so he moved it out for me. So I'll put this in here because, you know, there's not much going on over here. I don't want a key nectar garden to have something that's not pulling its load, not doing the work. I was misled on Etsy. Now, I still have this Florida native porterweed, and like I've said before, I've had it in my garden before and it just died back and didn't come back. But like, it's been sitting here in the wagon forever in its pot, and it's happy. And I see, look, oh my, I see pollinators coming at it. So maybe this would like being in a pot, or not a pot, a hanging basket. That actually might be cool because of its growth habit to be sprawly. Let's try it. Okay, well, that's interesting. And its leaves were probably yellow because it was just sitting in that water all the time, which it doesn't need to be. So leaves will probably darken up more, but it's gonna be more of a draw to the local pollinators and butterflies than that other plant was. And also down here, I have 2 potted lantanas. They just aren't blooming right now, but they'll bloom again. So that's why there's a little less color. But what else I have? Ooh, let's try it because we do need some more color in this area. Right back here in my little secret hidey hole back here where I come to photograph butterflies in the little corner of my garden, I have 2 of these. And the plants they're holding, which this one is just a cosmos, like you can't even see. So you right there. Yeah, there's another cosmos friend back there. Y'all can be friends. And then look, there's Kunti trying to grow up under there too. So now it'll get some sun. Yay. Got another Kunti hidden back here. I've got them all over. Everybody move out of the way. And then push it down so it's not wobbly. All right. In my garden room, well, first of all, I'm growing lots more zinnias to put in pots, but I also have this one pot back here I put out several videos ago, and it really needs to be in some good sunlight. See, it's all leaning towards the light. I didn't spin it around enough in my garden room. There. We added a little bit more interest to this spot. Hopefully those zinnias will take off and start flowering, and we'll get some more butterflies landing right here. Guys, look who's here. Remember the blue and yellow and green caterpillars? Those little cloudless sulfur eclosed. Yay! Yeah, look at this gorgeous female eastern black swallowtail. Oh, now she's huge compared to that little pipevine. She's loving those zinnias. And she looks new, doesn't she? Yeah. Oh my. You are spectacular. I want you to get to see a flash of her beautiful blue markings. They keep their wings going all the time, every once in a while. She says, not today. Like my little Ray. She's so cute. She comes out to check on me. She's inside sleeping on the couch, but every once in a while she just has to come out. Hi. Make sure I'm here. And then she wants to go right back in. She's so cute. Yeah, look. I tell you, it's those eastern black swallowtail females. She's down behind the screen. I hate it when they fall down there. Guys, it worked. I got her. All right, let's let her out. Let's let her out. Now you need to stay out here. How does this open? Oh, I'm opening it the wrong way. There we go. There. That was pretty fabulous. Hi, Ringo. Horace's dusky wing. Some kind of wasp. You're on the wrong side, sir. There you go. Go ahead. Don't you fly back in this way. I'm saving you. You're not to attack me. There we go. Look at the butterflies. Look at this. I caught 2 this time. I love this thing. This makes my life so much easier. Okay. Okay, ready, guys? Where'd they go? Okay. Fly! Did they both go? No, I think there's one still in there. Hey, sir. There you go. There we go. Little sulfur's ready to go, too. Oh, she landed over here. Let's go see. Well, I thought we did. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. She just wants to take in her surroundings and hang out for a minute. She or he. Oh my gosh. Enjoy your life, little one. Oh, there's another one. That would make sense. Oh, the other one's there too. Okay, this one's not quite ready to fly yet, so we're gonna let it hang out on this milkweed. There you go. You can just hang there till you're ready, beautiful. Till you're ready. Isn't she beautiful? Nectaring on my little verbenas in the hanging basket. Oh my goodness. There's a Gulf fritillary. Like, she was hungry and kept trying to get to a flower. And there's a little Gulf fritillary that kept coming and like swooping into her. And all she wanted was nectar. Look how gorgeous. So I stood over here and shooed the Gulf fritillary away so she could have a chance just to get some nectar, a little Gulf fritillary. You don't have to be Mr. Boss. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. You're gonna feel so much better after you get all that nectar. Yeah. You guys, look who! On my sweet almond. So there's still at least one Atala around in my garden. This is a good sign. I was just out here looking for the Eastern Black Swallowtail again, see if everybody was being kind. And I looked over and here this one was. Hang on, it's breezy. There's an adorable little long-tailed skipper here too. You guys, look. This is a Palamedes swallowtail. I just came out to get some root cuttings for my Eastern Black Swallowtail caterpillars, and here it was. Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. You are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys, look at this. Look who's up there on the outside of my garden room. So I'm going to take this one into my enclosure and let it pupate in there. Look at how adorable. Hello. We're just going to put you in a safe place. No worries. Go chunky. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. The little feet. So I have a little announcement. I am starting another channel membership, and its name is Florida Flora Friends. And the purpose of it is to just help get more information out to those of you who want it in Florida about Florida native plants. And so if you join this membership level, you'll get all the perks of the Milkweed Crew, which is my original membership. And there's a lot of perks there. Like you get access to a whole bunch of videos, and you get a special little badge by your name and fun emojis. And I go randomly live with them. I'm starting to. Which is really fun. So you'll be a part of all that. But here's what the Florida Flora Friends get. I'm going to start making videos on each species that I have of Florida native plant. They'll just be shorter videos, giving you as much information as I can about them, what I know about them. And then I'll just be uploading them and saving them in the Florida Flora Friends. So if you join that membership, then you'll be able to go and research plants and see maybe what you might be interested in trying. But also, this garden gives me so many seeds, and I can't use them all. So I'm going to share them with my Florida Flora friends. So what I'll do is when I get a bunch of seeds, I'll just put a message out there in the community to the Florida Flora friends that, hey, I've got a bunch of, oh gosh, you know, when you need to think of the name of one Florida native plant, your brain goes blank. Scarlet hibiscus, we'll do that. This is pretend, this is not real. Hey, I've got a bunch of scarlet hibiscus seeds. Would anyone like some? And those of you who answer first will get them mailed to you. And the only thing you'll have to do is get me your address, which you can do by sending me an email. My email will be listed below in the description of the video, this video. So if you join, then go find my email and say, hey, I just joined your channel. Here's my address. And then I'll just keep it. And then if you're one of the people that responds and says, yes, I want seeds, then I'll ship some out to you. I think that'll be a really cool way for me to share my garden more with you all, because that's what I would love to be able to do. So tap the join button on this video. There's a little blue join button somewhere. There's also a link to my channel memberships in the description. When you tap the join button, you don't automatically join. It just takes you to the information page where you can read all about both my channel memberships and make your decision. And I hope you'll check it out. All right, you guys, I've got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next video. So make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. Oh, wait, we need an emoji question. Be right back. Okay, I've got a good one. This is one near and dear to my heart, even though I don't eat these a lot. But when I do, I enjoy them guilt-free, because like on the weekends when we go out to dinner, I just let myself have whatever I want. And it's a wonderful, wonderful way to live. But then when I'm home, I'm always behaving myself. So that being said, post the emoji that represents your favorite dessert item. And if there's not an emoji there for it, just tell me in words. I cannot wait. If you have multiple items, you can post multiple emojis. Favorite desserts. All right. See you in the next one. Bye, everyone.